Weep whoop. Welcome to the stream. Gotta wait for people to join. Seem to have to send out a lot. Might as well load it up. I'll try and see if I can... Nah. I turned down the desktop audio. Is that quieter for you? Ah, that's better. Okay. You couldn't hear me. I thought I was louder than the game, but okay. I have to have my headphones on 2 volume because they're so loud. Okay. This is Sayori, I think. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Yep, that's Sayori. There we go. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. Joke's on you, I'm the person who sleeps in. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh my god.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you already, I'm really...
Wait, no, that's me. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That is accurate to me. I should probably take my mic farther away from my mouth. There we go.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? Sorry, I'm Dory. I have short-term memory loss. I do actually forget things pretty easily. sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Just like, yeah, please stop talking. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. True.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Hey, don't tell everyone I'd be a terrible adult.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. A. There's my old save. Here we go. Okay. Wah wah.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worried so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. And here we are. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I mean, the anime club would have probably been a better option, but,
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was facing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori...
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Mimi.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. If only there was an ending like that.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Gen Z would do that. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Hey everyone! The new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Ava, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the Literature Club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably her first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Oh, I know Monica.
That's right.
It's great to see you again. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Man, MC is really complimenting. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica.
Come sit down! We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes! Hey! I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then, how about I make some tea as well? Where would she get the teapot? Like, does she just have it in her locker? Like, just, look, tea. Did she sneak into the staff room? Does she have a tea set in her lunchbox? Anyway. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. So they do just have tea in the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ah!
Jeez, it's just cupcakes. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. And apparently a bird. Really loud birds out my window. They want to be part of the stream too. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first. Then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Not up to my standards. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yeah, probably in anime.
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
well, maybe. But not for you, you know. You, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What? Where did the tea set come from? Where did the tea set come from? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Sorry, but I don't usually read chapter books.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted. She looks embarrassed. But... Anyway. I mean, you know. I believe you. Well, the tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I'm gonna turn down the song because it's been playing in loop. and then I come to the realization that it is on 2 volume. These headphones suck. Okay, guess I'll have to just deal with this. Tell me if there's anything more I can fix about the sound. I can't remember if I read that line already. I'm just gonna skip to the next thing. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Sayori did it! I was afraid of this question. Well, yeah, because what am I supposed to tell her? Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Smooth, man.
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Yeah, Sure. Foreshadowing. Monica, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that you say that. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity, and how to prepare for events.
I'm just saving it again. I save things a lot. I don't even know what that means. Okay.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri, she nods in agreement. Good job! Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Oh my god, it must be so hard. Must be so hard for you, Monica. You could put it that away. What it that? I don't even think I can read this seriously.
You could put it that away. Wait, no. You could put it that way.
Yeah, that's how you say it. My brain just died for a second there.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I keep like finding the voices I want and then like forgetting them. Like when I went to talk to Monica and Yuri, and then all of a sudden Sayori comes back and I'm like, oh god, what's her voice again? Do, 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 do. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
No, I mean, yeah.
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Except for me, because I'm dumb. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Graphic novels, webtoon comics, fan fiction, chapter books and actual novels are very low unless they're interesting to me or I'm forced to read it by the English teacher, so I don't really think my answer will make you happy. I'm sorry. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Exactly, my dude. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. No, we're not joking here, I read manga. And here she comes. Here, I've, summoned the gremlin. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. Maybe. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. No! You're hurting me, and bad stuff hasn't even happened yet. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
You make it sound interesting, but I don't know. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Yeah, she's the book girl. She's like #1 book girl. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Take that, quote it, but replace books with like games or something, and that's basically a big percentage of people these days.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination, completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I didn't actually, but like, that's similar to me. See, I can relate a bunch with the MC for some reason. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Who knows, I may be a rock. You don't know that. Rock intelligence 100. That's me.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri.
For someone as gentle as you, Monica, can you butt out?
I guess you could say that.
But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I almost lost concentration reading this, because all I can hear, it's getting through to my head. I'm stuck with the song, because if I turn off the song, then you can't listen to the song. I mean, unless you don't want the song. But would that do anything to the microphone? I don't know. And that's why I am stuck with the song.
I hate horror.
Me too. Me too. I still watch some things that are horror and I'm just like, why am I doing this? And I'm like, 'cause it's interesting. It's like I have many different people in my mind all yelling at each other. But most of them disagree with horror. Oh, why is that? Take a guess. Take a guess. Why? I don't know. Maybe, fear? Fear and panic, not a good feeling. Like, honestly, if we kept talking about horror, I'd be like, oh no, there's something behind me. Oh no, there's something that's gonna grab my feet.
Well, I just...
She's gonna start sounding like Peridot in a second. Natsuki's eyes... Natsuki? Natsuki. There we go. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Can you leave her alone? Can you? You're bullying everyone. Like, passive-aggressively.
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud!
That's a great title.
And give it that back!
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Gay. She what?
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems? I like poetry. We could be buddies.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Yeah, I do. Write me a poem about an anime character, please. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. I mean, yeah, I guess. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work,
you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers.
Nobody wants to share. This isn't the sharing circle. We would not like to tell the class, thank you. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sat in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
It's club meeting over, bye-bye. Already. We didn't even do anything.
Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right?
Stop smiling at me. Too much. Too much. Especially, your signature smile. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Ugh! Hurt! But the anime club though. Which we're never gonna be able to join, RIP. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. So we've got sad, Yuri, sad, and angry tsundere.
But I'm sorry, I thought.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Stop falling so easily. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I thought I used the word beautiful too much. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. And then they all perk back up and they're like, what? One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. And then I fall over. 'Cause balance. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. That also makes it time to make another save. Here. Yes. Okay.
Ba ba. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Honestly, I just want to go home. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Check X on that box. Apparently I'm better at writing than MC. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well.
Yay!
I'm just gonna take a second to check the time. Into a dark bottle, just move your hand right away into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? Do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Okay. There we go. With that, the two of us Why am I so bad at reading words right now? With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I mean, when you keep saying literature club, I don't know. I think I'd have a better time than you, buddy. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Boom boom beep boom 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 boom. Love this mini game. I wish I could pick every single option though. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Well, sorry, but I don't have a favorite. Honestly, I will just pick stuff that I would write about. Let's see. Rain? Childhood? Uncontrollable. Melody. I have no idea how this is even going to be put together. Laugh. Now I just feel random because there's so many things I could pick. Aura. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Mouse. If only it could be rat. Imagine if I walked up to the literature club and I'm like, "Hey Monica, here's my poem about rats. Hope you like it." She would be probably disappointed, or she'd just be like, "That's lovely." Like, we're going with mouse. Bam 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 ba 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 ba. Hope, like Nagito. Emptiness. We are not doing that one. Friends. I love the little jumpy. Singing. Ooh. Anxiety. Oh, that's a hard one. Rose or anime? You know, I love roses, but anime for life. The memories, no. Yeah. Cry. Pain. Oh, why did she oh, okay. Nah. Doki. Heartbeat noise. Yeah. Just like last time I played this game, pretty sure I'm not going to pick many things that Yuri will like. She'll be disappointed. How about we add in a little dark? No, what? Did you like anything, Yuri? I don't think she does. Sugar. Yay, finished.
Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
You know, I would love to, but I'm not really a person who can plan escapes. Because I usually wouldn't need to. Honestly. No way I could run away from Monica anyway. She is interesting. In a bad way. But I guess she's good at singing. I don't know. Piano's pretty nice. Like, if only she'd just gone and played piano and not done Big Bad. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I feel like I've been playing forever and I haven't been able to make much choices except for the poem. Can I make choices that affect my life yet? I was the last to come in, so everybody... I felt like I already read that. Anyway. Thanks for keeping your promise. Of course! I don't want to hurt you! I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Commitment to an English subject? I mean, it's not too hard for me, but it might be too hard for MC. I mean, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack.
Meanie.
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year.
Hey, I said anime club. She just wasn't listening. Excuse you. Ugh, the audacity.
And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I am disgusted. Like, excuse me. Why are you all being so offensive? This is why Yuri is being favorited today.
Mm-hmm.
How do you even say that noise? M. Was it something like manga? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh, so that's what it was.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. MC always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
I mean, yeah, I guess?
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. She's lying. Just so you know. Well, some parts. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That reminds me of a time. 2 times actually. Once I was making ramen noodles and I forgot to put water in it and it turned like burnt and it smelled horrible and we had to put it outside for a while. Then at least probably 4 years later, I was trying to make chocolate pretzels, and instead of just melting the chocolate, I put chocolate on the pretzels and then I put them in the microwave, and that also pretty much burnt. So yeah.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? You can be our friend too! You can be our friend, Yuri. I might be a little jealous. A little? A little? I'm just gonna say something in the chat. There we go.
How come? You and MC could become good friends too.
Yes, we can! Come on! Be my friend! Well, now you'll see the little thing I put in chat. Haha. Yuri is now endgame waifu. Sayori. Look, you embarrassed her. No, it's okay. Yuri, are you okay? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. What kind of book? Is it an evil book? Is it an uninteresting book? Is it a big people book? Something for people with very high intelligence? I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, read together? You know what? How about you read it to me? That'll make it interesting. And by short read, what do you mean? Is it a kid's picture book? Discuss it if you wanted. Ah, like when you read books in groups and then you're like, I like this character. No, this one. Yeah, we used to do that. So, the groups that they made at my school were not really good, and I think one time we didn't even discuss the book. I just picked it because I was like, that one has a dog on it! And the rest of the books were really bad. But a lot of the things that school recommends me are bad books. So I have to find them myself. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Compliments. Make me embarrassed reading it. but then he gets embarrassed when Sayori says something about us being friends. Okay. Damn, he just out there with the, hey, you hot. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. But what is it about? Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. What kind of activities? Like, reading? Writing? Like, that's the only thing I can really think of, just reading and writing. Anyway. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monika are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Their conversation. Hey, the new guy's kinda weird. He's my friend! Be nice! Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. So Yuri's reading a book in a corner like, yes, the next page of some horror book. Insert horror book here. And then Monika and Sayori are in the corner like, talking about the club maybe, because they're leader and co-leader, or whatever it was called. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Can she find me a manga? I want to read a manga. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
That's what I thought. They are talking about, like, damn, all the other clubs are so much cooler. What are we gonna do?
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
Very long thinking noise.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place, and it's a literature event. So, it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
We could, after they get there, then we can do the thing! Yay. Do the thing. What's this? Sayori is talking really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes!
Don't make Natsuki make too many cupcakes.
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
But like, way more than that? Maybe not. That's gonna take some time.
You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly!
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. And then she's just like, hello! Up in my face. Excuse me. Wah. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry! Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that.
Are you gonna become a tsundere too or something? Oi! Stop it.
This isn't the napping club.
Well, maybe it is. Good night. No, just kidding. I have to continue. Does our school have a napping club? I love how I contemplated that.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know?
I stay up late, you sleep in. How does that even how do I wake you up?
You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. My ears. My ears. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yeah, like right back at you.
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Eh?
Sayori glances around herself.
Where? Where? Where is it written on me? How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Ah!
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
Same. Honestly, hair is very annoying. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But no one would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Many reasons. There could be many reasons. Not just that. Like, everyone. So mean. Okay.
That's super mean.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Okay, no thanks. I'm not gonna say that. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Because she's not neat. And she doesn't usually do that. So, like... Simple explanation.
But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew! That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take better care of me than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
Alright. You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Or you're just oblivious to her feelings.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Behold my terrible poem.
Yay! MC, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something this embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. I have terrible handwriting and that makes me sad. You're just flexing on me, Monica. Is that it? Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself. Who should I read my poem to first? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? Well, now that I've actually gotten a choice, I could ask chat, or I could just go endgame Yuri. I should check chat. Okay, now waiting for something from 4 viewers. But first I have to wait for it to roll in because I'm watching the stream as well as streaming, so I can see that it's very behind. Share with Yuri. Okay. So, like, 2 votes for Yuri. Me and Tamajiki, my friend. I don't think any of the other viewers have anything, unless I'll just wait a little bit. Otherwise, I guess we'll just go for Yuri. Beep biddy dee da bum bum. Also, is my mic too loud? Because it seems like it might be a little bit. From what I can see on the audio mixer, I think my mic might be a little bit too loud. Is it? Oh, my mic is fine. Oh, okay then. The mic level noise is just a lie. It's like, oh my god, it's in the red area. And you're like, it's fine, bruh. I'm just took a drink. Chokes on drink. In Karshav. So, share with Yuri. Guess we'll do Yuri then, because chat just says Yuri. Beep beep, Papa, Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. Minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Yeah, she definitely hates it. I'm sorry, I'm not up to your standards.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay.
Y'all ready for this? Cause I'm not.
This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. MC. I could get poetry lessons, please. Is there even a way to, like, make the poem sound better? I mean, I guess you'd get something better if I made it about things that she'd like. But she'd still probably say something about, like, this is kinda bad. I don't know, maybe it's because there's a few things that don't match. Like, they're not all one genre, I guess. Like, pain and cuteness at the same time. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all things comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. Just gotta save. Again. Yeah, sorry about that. Back on track. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calmly breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. How do you flicker back to a light? Do you just go bloop, bloop? Anyway, pretty nice, but I cannot read that handwriting properly. Ah, that's how I get out of it. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
My handwriting is worse. You're fine. You're fine, boo. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Well, I wasn't thinking it was terrible, I was just saying it's kinda hard to read, but that's because it's cursive. Cursive, it's just like that.
But it took you a long time to read.
Yeah, it takes me a long time to read a lot of things. Because, like, Can I not just stare at the page? She thinks I was judging her when it seems like she was judging me more. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, MC. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. You've experienced flickering back to a light? Teach me. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Ghost is Yuri's spirit animal. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing. No. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? I have no idea, so another chat decision we will make. Yee. Do 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 do. Ba boom boom bam. I don't know. Who seemed to be... I want to start with the nice people. I think. I don't know. Who does... Maybe Sayori. I mean, I guess. She is kind of the easiest voice to do, but... yeah, I'll do Sayori. Lego! Beep 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 beep! Sayori!
Huh? Oh my goodness! This is so good, MC!
Huh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori.
You must be seriously over...
No, why do... Anyway, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. MC is not a good writer. I, however, am somewhat of a good writer. So, I don't know, we got up to Sayori's standards, and she's Sayori. She'll probably just accept anything. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Haha. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. I'm your friend! I like it! But why do you like it? I like it! She just like it. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Because I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here.
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it.
A big part of it.
I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an MC poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
I mean, no one's ever said that, but yay. Sayori hugs the sheet. The sheet against her chest? Why is there a sheet? Oh, the sheet of paper. I thought it was like, a cloth sheet. It's like, where did you get that blanket, Sayori? We just have blankets in the closet! You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Well, of course.
Wait, no, that's me. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. You better not break your promise, G.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad.
I want breakfast. That's one way to end the poem. It's like, beautiful voice, and then I want breakfast. 2 brain cells. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, it's just a little bit.
So you waited just a little bit? Does that mean that you wrote it at like the last minute? Did you write it at 3 a.m.? That's not healthy. Ba-bum, bum, ba-dum, da-dum, dum, da-dum, da-dum, bum. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
I was just thinking, why is she saying Monica's the best? Monica isn't, like, talking to us right now, but no, it's because she organized the, poem writing. Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Natsuki and Monica. Last run, I was trying to do everything for Monica so that she wouldn't, like, do anything bad. Like, just trying to get her on my good side. But, so then I think we'll do Natsuki. Boom! Bee! Natsuki. They always start with just ...
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me.
No, well, like... Don't say things like that. Natsuki, please. Natsuki. Natsuki. You are not excused. Apologize. So mean. And Sayori's calling me the meanie. I mean, MC is being kinda mean. But like... You're being mean to me. It's bullying.
It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
I saw your character jump so many times, I thought it would make you happy. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll smack you. Come here, we gonna have a fight. We gonna fight. JK, JK, I don't know how to fight, please don't hurt me. I'll, like, try and hit you with a piece of cardboard. I'm that bad at fighting. I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, sorry Natsuki, this is a bad poem, I don't like it. Like, those two things rhymed? I don't know what it is with just animals can do this thing. I get the message she's trying to convey, like, animals can do this thing, but humans can try, but they can't really. I mean, yeah, because that's how we evolved. We're not supposed to do those things. Basically, we've evolved into, like, kinda only able to do things, like, pick up things that we've made. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's because they need those things in the wild and we don't. Because we don't live in the wild anymore. It's evolution.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. No, I don't.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because.
Because she's breaking the fourth wall.
Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems? For people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make a message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening.
It's okay. I know it's hard for you because you're short. One minute. Sorry about that. I was interrupted by a giant squeaky hammer.
So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Ah, okay, I see. I see.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did... I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Time to see Monica. That one. Here we go.
Hi! Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
We'll just, read the poem, and then I think I might stop because I saw that this is gone for more than an hour, so... Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one.
She read it that fast.
Makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well... We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you... It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Sure was a surprise. Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you trying new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. The noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Wow! Give her a hand. Wow. That's something. Like, she used big words like the word for a part of your eye.
So, what do you think?
It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it.
I think I know. But whatevs. Big brain poem. Oh my god. Yes. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. There we go.
I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Wait, no. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Giving me Sesame Street vibes. Word of the day!
Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point, If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
Sorry, but that doesn't work for me. I have to keep rewriting the same letter over and over again. I open up and the first thing I see is Satan. Yep, here she is, Monica in the flesh. Active Beck. I wonder who that may be. Maybe my friend Beck. Hello, welcome. I hope you have fun. I'm letting people like help me make choices, so if you're still chatting. Yep, hello, hello, hello. Here.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink.
Oh my god, it's the song.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right away into his heart.
Foreshadowing, my guy. Who's my favorite character so far? Honestly, I don't really pick favorites, but so far I've been picking Yuri, because she's just seemed like the nicest person. Like, she makes me want to protect.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Again? Chat to other people. I should probably put my iPad on charge at some point. 13%. Whatever, I can just check the chat, it's fine. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki, and the plane crashes. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. They look like they gon' fight. I'm pretty sure they do. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Romance is happening between Sayori and Monica, I swear. Oh my god. Yeah. It is. Oh, hold on. Yuri protect, she attack, but most importantly, she make MC happy at heck. Yes. She makes me happy, but also makes me kinda sad sometimes. Well. By the way, do you like my little voices that I'm giving them? Like, kinda changes, but I mean, they all have something to do with their personality. At least what I think. Okay. Back to the game. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Yes, they fabulous. They are fabulous.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something? Voice is a good 86 out of 10. Thank you. I mean, I am kind of a voice actor, so... I'll try and keep in one voice, though. Sorry if any of them are too, like, annoying. Like the gremlin. Wait. 100,000 out of 10. 999999999 out of 10. Chuanito and Beck and Tamajiki all just a voice actor. Yeah, I have I've started making like a YouTube channel for it. It's hard to make Monica's voice not annoying in the first place. Honestly, I think she just sounds like default high school girl love interest, but sure. Out of 420. She sounds like death. Hey, it's me, Monica. Monica kills my brain cells. Any that I have left, that is. You three are it's very entertaining to read this chat. Yeah, I'll like get I'll get the link to my YouTube thing. Sorry if this takes up a bit of time. It's just like, if you're interested or whatever. And copy link. Goodness. Okay. Back here. She gives off the vibe of just being annoying. Natsuki is best girl. Yuri, though, deserves nothing but head pats. Facts. She deserves head pats and just like protection at all times. And also a therapist, maybe, for all of them. I don't have much on that channel because it's not my main channel and I made it recently, but I'm gonna post stuff like this. After this stream is done, I might upload it to that YouTube. So then you could watch it forever or something. How does VA channel autocorrect to face channel? Number 1, Sayori / Natsuki / Yuri. Number 2, Monica. Yeah, she's a bit of a number 2. They all need an exorcism. I'll be holding their hand when they have an exorcism. Just like, you'll be okay, honey. Yep. Ah! Drop things on the floor. Okay.
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Sometimes I'm not sure whether to give her a hey or a like more gremlin. I don't know, but I guess if it's fine.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks.
Yours is cute. And for Monica, it's like from something like, I'm fine, to, oh, like just basically any quiet voice. How about both? Both what? I'm not sure what exactly.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
Oh my god. They fight.
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
How about both voices? Well, yeah, I am kind of doing both voices. I just switch around depending on the emotion. A little bit. I mean, it's basically the same thing. It's like, I don't know, a different level of the voice. Both voices for Natsuki.
Natsuki.
And
Natsuki!
I know that. I just meant... Is my pink-haired twin dead yet? No, Beck. Sayori is fine. They're all being protected right now. We're in the early stages because I'm like just starting the game in this stream because I restarted it from where I was before. By the way, I should save again. Yeah, we got a little picture of the both of them sitting there. Most of these have Monica and Sayori. Okay. The language, I guess. Big brain moment. Shh! Fine! Oh my god. Okay, back on track. My dogs got into the room and my mum told me that it was time for dinner, so we will end this stream very soon. Bruh moment. Bruh, yes, it is. Keyboard smash. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
You don't even. Maybe you should try. Then it would be easier. Bye when you leave. Yeah, okay.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way.
Add a little sass in there.
Sayori liked it. And MC did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Even when she's sassing her. Are you gonna stream after dinner, bro? Yeah. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I'll stream some more. Especially since this has got the most attention. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh! And MC liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I feel like Natsuki would leave the fight crying. Nah, she's tougher than that. Natsuki a tough cookie. When she needs to be.
You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that MC appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Who'd win in a fight? Yuri or Natsuki? Natsuki got that big brain. Feel like Yuri could just kill Natsuki. I don't think she has any weapons on her right now. Stomp on the child! What? Oh. Okay. That's a bit much, don't you think? Anyway. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. I'm talking about you, Natsuki.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's magically grew a size bigger as soon as MC started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
I don't like the fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Here's where we have to choose sides. Think I might save it here and choose after dinner, cause this is gonna be a hard one. There we go. If I were MC, I'd just sit back and enjoy. Oh my god. If only he could, though. If only he could. But that's not how this game works. MC has to be involved in every single thing. He's just like, all around me are familiar faces. Okay, queen. Okay, thumbs up emoji. The queen has spoken. Bye bye, kid. Lol. Return soon. Don't you have to eat dinner too? Considering you're in my same time zone. Okay. Let's say. Yeah, in a minute. All around me are annoying faces. Pretty funny. Anyway. Here. I gotta go now, so bye. To Ganks. Oh no. It auto-corrected. Anyway, goodbye! I'll come back in like 30 minutes or an hour. Anyway.